Story 1. Tommy is a 6-year-old boy who lives in a cozy house with his parents. Every night, as he snuggles into his soft bed, he hears strange noises coming from under his bed. Tommy is convinced that a monster is hiding beneath his bed, waiting to pounce on him. This fear has made it difficult for Tommy to sleep, and he has nightmares about the monster every night. One night, Tommy's dream is especially vivid. He dreams that the monster is chasing him through a dark forest, and he can hear it breathing heavily behind him. He stumbles and falls, and the monster looms over him, ready to strike. Just as the monster is about to pounce, Tommy wakes up, sweating and shaking. The next day, Tommy tells his parents about his nightmare. "It was so scary," he says. "The monster was chasing me, and it almost caught me." His parents listen patiently and then reassure him that it's just a dream. "Monsters aren't real, Tommy," his dad says. "It was just your imagination playing tricks on you." Tommy feels better after talking to his parents, but he's still afraid of the monster under his bed. That night, as he climbs into bed, he hears the familiar noises coming from under his bed. But this time, he remembers what his parents said about the monster being just a dream. He closes his eyes and repeats their words to himself. "Monsters aren't real. It's just a dream." As he falls asleep, Tommy dreams about the monster again. This time, though, he remembers his parents' words and he doesn't feel as scared. In his dream, he turns to face the monster and says, "You're not real. You're just a dream." The monster snarls and lunges at Tommy, but he stands his ground. "You can't hurt me," he says. "You're just a dream." Suddenly, the monster begins to shrink and fade away, until it's nothing more than a wisp of smoke. Tommy wakes up, feeling triumphant. He knows now that the monster under his bed isn't real, and he's no longer afraid. From that night on, Tommy sleeps soundly, without any nightmares or fears. He knows that monsters aren't real, and that he can face his fears and conquer them. As he drifts off to sleep each night, he whispers to himself, "I'm not afraid of monsters. I can face my fears." Story 2. Meet Emily, a creative and imaginative 9-year-old girl who loves to dream. Every night, Emily's dreams take her on incredible journeys to far-off places, where she meets amazing characters and learns valuable lessons. One night, Emily finds herself in a lush green meadow, surrounded by beautiful flowers and singing birds. In the distance, she can see a castle perched on a hill. As Emily begins to explore the meadow, she comes across a group of fairies. "Hello, Emily," says the leader of the fairies. "We need your help." "What do you need help with?" asks Emily. "Our queen has been kidnapped by an evil sorcerer," explains the fairy. "We need you to help us rescue her." Emily doesn't hesitate. She agrees to help the fairies, and together they set off on a perilous journey to the sorcerer's castle. As they approach the castle, Emily feels her heart pounding in her chest. She can hear the sorcerer's evil laughter echoing through the halls. But Emily doesn't let her fear stop her. She and the fairies sneak into the castle, and they soon find the queen, who is locked in a tower. "We need to get you out of here," says Emily. The queen nods. "But how will we get past the sorcerer?" Emily remembers something she read in a book once. "I have an idea," she says. She takes out a book of fairy tales and begins to read a story aloud. As she reads, the words come to life and the characters from the story appear in the room. The sorcerer is shocked by what he sees. "What is happening?" he demands. Emily smiles. "This is the power of imagination," she says, "and it's stronger than any spell you can cast." With that, the sorcerer disappears and the queen is free. "Thank you, Emily," says the queen. "You've saved our kingdom." As Emily wakes up from her dream, she feels a sense of pride and accomplishment. She knows now that she can use her imagination to overcome any obstacle, even in her dreams. And as she drifts off to sleep, she whispers to herself, "Anything is possible in my dreams." I can explore, create, and make a difference. Story 3. Alex is a courageous and imaginative 11-year-old boy who uses a wheelchair to get around. Although he can't walk in real life, Alex's dreams take him on incredible adventures where he can run, jump, and fly. One night, Alex finds himself in a vast open field, with mountains looming in the distance. As he looks around, he realizes that he can walk and run just like any other child. "This is amazing!" he exclaims. As he starts to run, he comes across a group of animals. "Hello, Alex," says a wise old turtle. "We've been waiting for you." "What can I do for you?" asks Alex. "We need your help," says a playful fox. "Our world is in danger, and only you can save us." Alex doesn't hesitate. He agrees to help the animals, and together they set off on a wild adventure through the mountains and across a treacherous river. As they near their destination, Alex feels his heart pounding with excitement. He knows that danger awaits them, but he doesn't let that stop him. When they arrive at their destination, they come across a fierce dragon guarding a magical crystal. "We need that crystal to save our world," says the turtle. Alex steps forward. "I can do this," he says. He walks up to the dragon and looks it in the eye. "I know you're just doing your job," he says, "but I need that crystal to save my friends." The dragon hesitates for a moment, then steps aside. Alex takes the crystal and brings it back to the animals. "Thank you, Alex," says the turtle. "You saved our world." As Alex wakes up from his dream, he feels a sense of pride and accomplishment. He knows now that he has the power to overcome any obstacle, even in his dreams. As he drifts off to sleep, he whispers to himself, "Anything is possible in my dreams. I can explore, learn, and make a difference."